Welcome back to Race Report, everyone. In today's video, we are concluding our series looking at the rookies coming into F1 for the 2021 season. So far, we've looked at Mick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda, and that just leaves Nikita Mazepin as our final rookie. Believe me when I say I'm not saving the best for last here, but we'll get into why I feel that way in just a little bit. Mazepin joins the Haas team for the 2021 season alongside fellow rookie Mick Schumacher. And much like Schumacher, I will start with family ties, as Mazepin owes much of his drive this coming season to his family's ability to sponsor the seat. Nikita's father, Dmitry Mazepin, owns and operates a massive chemicals company in Russia and has a net worth of $1.3 billion as of 2015. This has allowed him to sponsor much of Nikita's drives throughout his short career so far. This continues this season with Haas, as the driving seat is paid for by the family, but that is not the only thing being paid for. The sponsorship of the car itself has also been paid for by the Mazepin family, turning the livery into what looks to be a Russian flag. However, at time of recording, this may actually have to change, as the livery is currently being investigated due to the current ban on Russia competing in international sports. That athletes like Mazepin will have to compete under a neutral flag due to the state-sponsored doping and subsequent ban at the 2014 Winter Olympics. The car itself, draped in Russian colours, may be a little bit iffy. Not much is known about Mazepin's early karting career, at least until he entered the more European-centred competitions in 2014. That year he competed in the MRF Challenge Formula 2000 for 4 races, before having a bit of a breakout year in 2015 where he competed in 3 different racing series: Formula Renault 2.0, Eurocup Formula Renault 2.0, and the Toyota Racing Series. He didn't perform particularly well, picking up 1 podium total, and that was in his Formula Renault 2.0 drive. In 2016, he was picked up by High-Tech Grand Prix for the Formula 3 European Championship, where he was actually teammates with George Russell for a time. Russell would go on to finish that season in 3rd, however Mazepin ended 20th of 27 drivers. This would be the first time we would see Mazepin get into trouble with the stewards in a big way, for an incident where he hit Callum Ilott in the face during an altercation. He got a 1 race ban for that incident, but Mazepin would get a reputation over the years for being an aggressive person and driver. That year he'd also compete in the British Formula 3 Championship with Carling for 3 races, picking up his first win. He also had a stint for 4 races back in Formula Renault 2.0 and at the Macau Grand Prix as well. So far, gaining quite a bit of experience, but nothing outstanding to set him apart. 2017 was when he began to focus more on his chosen formula. In this case, it was a return for the Formula 3 European Championship with High-Tech. He did better this season, coming 10th with 3 podiums. In 2018, he moved to GP3 with ART and had good success, finishing that year in 2nd place in the championship and getting himself a swift promotion to Formula 2. This was a bit of a low point for Mazepin, however, as that 2019 season would be one of his worst. His teammate would go on to win the title with 266 points, but Mazepin himself would only get 11 points, ending up in 18th place. He would, however, continue to perpetuate his reputation as an aggressive driver, however. After that poor performance, he was dropped by ART, but High-Tech would once again come in to pick him up for the 2020 season. He competed in the F3 Asian Championship and F2 once again. Doing much better this time around, he finished 3rd place in F3 and 5th place in F2. His time would once again be marked by a potentially serious incident where he aggressively swerved towards Yuki Tsunoda, almost putting him into a wall at high speed. I'm sure those guys are going to have a swell time meeting each other again in the F1 paddock. He does indeed come into the sport as potentially the most hated rookie I've ever seen, with his aggressive driving style and pay driver status as 2 examples, but many people think he's just not good enough for F1. However, there is one more reason that overshadows the rest. In recent months, you may have seen "We Say No to Mazepin" trending on social media. This is in relation to a video Mazepin himself posted on Instagram where he shows himself groping a woman while she is getting a lift from him. He has since deleted the video and offered a terrible set of statements in which he never actually apologised for the incident. His team Haas condemned the video, however they said they would handle the matter internally. So we don't know how or even if he was punished. And to compound this measure, the FIA has also had a similar take on it, saying it should be handled internally by Haas. So a swift kick in the We Racers One inclusive culture they are trying to build there, lads. Good job. Ultimately, he's not one of the greatest drivers. He's also at potentially the weakest team this year, so I doubt there'll be any real expectations of a good placement or anything like that for him. I just hope he doesn't impact anyone else with his driving style, and he definitely needs to keep his nose clean when it comes to the off-track stuff. I think I've made my feelings pretty clear, but how do you feel about Mazepin coming into the sport? Do you think he's going to do anything other than make up the numbers? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.